Hi, Assalamualaikum and good day to my lecturer, Dr. Mohamad and all my group members. My name is Nurhidayah Binti Zulkifli and metric number is 277629. Today I will present about my part, that is description of the company. So our group choose the one company, that is Dynamic Guard Force Sendirian Berhad. Dynamic Guard Force is a Malaysian company having its headquarters in Kuala Lumpur. It works in the field of professional, scientific and technical service. The company was established on 10 February 2012. Dynamic Guard Force vision and mission is to be recognized as an excellent and dependable security company in the country to provide a peaceful and harmonious environment to our customer. Their vision is efficient management in order to achieve the goal of one-stop security solution to the customer. They also believe in combining workforce security teams and integrated technology system to provide comprehensive security solution to their customer. So I will pass to my group member to continue their part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Izzate Binti Mohamad Hamzah. My metric number is 278179. I will continue this presentation. For this part, my group and I already interviewed HR manager this company. The first question is about the challenges in the workforce. Company are facing problem with employees who are vulnerable to COVID-19 because they have to deal with many people. So, the risk of infection rate for employees in this company is high, especially for safety guard position. Although various measures have been practiced by their company, but there are also some employees who are affected with COVID-19. The second question is, one of the issues that employees face in remote working is lack of team communication. Communication in different locations is not easy to understand because they cannot know what other employees want to say and cannot catch it easily. Communication and tracking individual activity become more difficult without the opportunity to meet each other in person, especially for large team. The other issue is difficult to create a culture of trust and commitment because mistrust can occur among remote teams. This sensation can arise when we believe our co-workers are not as committed to do the project as we would like. Other than that, the problem with technology at home. To work remotely, one must have a basic understanding of technology. It is true, not only for devices like a laptop, tablet or smartphone, but also for many sort of programmer, software and other software. It's critical to make informed decisions and use only the technology that is required for the job. Not all the employees have skill using technology in their home. Okay, for the next question, what is the effect of COVID-19 on staffing practice in terms of quantity and quality employees in your organization? Okay, firstly, the effect of COVID-19 on staffing practice is lack of staff. This is because some of them are quarantined due to close contact and some are infected with COVID-19. As a result, other employees had to replace co-worker and some had to work overtime. This is because the company has a relatively limited number of employees, causing them to face difficulty in replacing other staff. Apart from that, the company also has problem in making training for newly recruited staff. In course, the quality for new staff to be relatively low because not officially disclosure is given to the employees. Okay, for question, what are your organization requirement practice in this challenging time? Okay, based on the interview, in this challenging time, the organization requirement practice by filling out work from online. Candidate must additionally answer several questions in order to be considered for this position. The organization will conduct online interview utilizing the Google Meet. Okay, after making a selection of qualified candidates, the next step is, if the candidate is qualified, he or she will be invited to face-to-face interview at the company. The company can minimize the danger of infection by implementing this strategy. Okay, for question, which method do you deploy when you require potential employees? Is the company prefer to use an external method. For example, make the most of social media platform. HR manager use social media platform to attract people to fulfill the job position. HR manager are concerned about the use of social media because it can help HR to attract and reach a bigger pool of talent. Corporate career board and internet job board are efficiency to publish a current job opening in the organization. Posting job vacancy on social media sites like Facebook or LinkedIn is only the beginning. It's even better if you can generate interest and refer through involvement on such a platform. Other than that, the company has written measurement or assessment tools that have been used to develop a mechanism to select potential employees. Job simulation, persuasion and quick thinking are two qualities to evaluate during the interview or through online hiring evaluation. Second assessment tool that has been used to assess their cognitive ability. This to evaluate how well candidates use their mental processes. Company also use situational judgment test. This is to present candidates with various scenarios that might experience if they are selected for the specific role they are applying for. Besides that, its skill is also one of the assessment tools that company use to find potential employees. Next question, as being an HR professional, there are 3 roles that HR manager do and play in making employment decision at their organization, which is do a suggestion box, do a employer survey, and engage a leadership team. Okay, for suggestion box, the HR manager get a good idea that he believes is the first step to making a good decision. He create a system for employees to give their suggestion. This might be a physically suggestion box. He also use a digital alternative such as a designed email or online form. When employees give the suggestion, he will respond to them. He will tell them how he will use the idea to encourage the employee. He will tell the employees that he appreciates the idea. Okay, the next is employee survey. HR manager do this to get their feedback. HR manager usually use paper or electronic survey. The survey can help employees to learn their opinion, idea, and level of satisfaction when determine how to do a performance review. The HR manager will include a short employee survey. After giving employees feedback, HR manager will ask them to give the feedback again. This because their responses can help to make a decision that will help the organization to improve. Okay, the last but not least is leadership team. HR manager must set up leadership team or commit at the organization to encourage the productivity of the employees. The team can compete any employers. Okay, leadership teams might have a general focus. The team's HR manager briefly explained that the team should regularly meet to generate idea and make decision. There also can be a communication channel for ongoing conversation. The team should feel free to give input about upcoming decision. One of the major issues related to dynamic forecast staffing practice in HR planning is uncertainty. Labor of employees turnover is one of the problems in human resources planning in a company. Employees turnover will have an impact on human resource forecasting if things did go as a plan. Okay, next, the problem with requirement is that there are a lot of applications who do not have the necessary qualification. As a recruiter, it will be difficult to find a qualified candidate because the majority of applications are not Malaysian and they lack of education qualification from the Malaysian government. Okay, this company encourages Malaysian citizens to work, but there are just a few Malaysian citizens who want to work as a security guard, and some of them do not meet a few requirements that the company requires. When it comes to candidate selection, the issue that always comes is the company need to broaden the candidate reach. As previously stated, the majority of applications do not meet the qualification. So as a recruiter, this can be a major source of quotation because it is difficult to find the best candidate to work for the company. To select the best candidate in the selection process, the company must broaden its candidate reach, and it takes time and there are a lot of applications to screening and selecting.
I will present about job analysis, job description, and job specification. Job analysis is divided by two, which is job description and job specification. Job analysis can be described as systematic process of collecting relevant information about job, such as job duties, skill, and all requirements of the jobs. Next, job description is defined as a statement that details the duties and responsibility of a certain job or position within an organization. Lastly, job specification. Job specification is a statement about qualification and characteristics of employee required to perform the job task in excellent manner. For key holding serial number head, we have two components of job description. First, for job summary, we are looking for an experienced and passionate security guard to join our team. As a security guard, candidate will undertake the surveillance of our company and the protection of our staff and visitor. In addition, candidate will be responsible for detecting any suspicious activity and preventing vandalism, theft, and any other criminal behavior. Next, job duties. As a security guard, candidate must, number 1, record and report to the supervisor of any suspicious activity and action. Number 2, regular monitoring and patrolling of activities on the company premise to maintain a safe and secure environment. Number 3, always pay attention and respond quickly to emergency situation to assist all guests and employees. Number 4, be able to providing management with detailed report on daily activities, including any possible incident or hazard. And the last one is performing first aid and CPR when required. For job specification, it has 5 components. Component number 1 is qualification. First, candidate must pass SPM with minimum of 5 credits, including Malay language and history. Second, must have a driving license and own transport. Third, be able to write, read, communicate fluently in Malay language and English. Fourth, candidate must free from all criminal record. Component number 2 is level of experience. First, candidate must have a minimum 3 years of experience as a security guard or other similar jobs. Second, experience in self-defense. Component number 3 is skill. As a security guard, candidate must have a great communication and interpersonal skill. Next, ability to follow all management instruction. Lastly, excellent monitoring and observance skill. For component number 4 is physical requirement. For men, the minimum height is 163 cm and weight 50 kg and above. Next, for women, the minimum height is 155 cm and weight 45 kg and above. Men and women must physically fit with normal BMI.
Hello, my name is Ridani A from Hamdan, and I will be the next presenter for 2 methods of advertisement. Advertisement is the most common technique that company use to hiring or getting new employees into the company. One of the goal of the advertisement is to acquire new employees to work with them in the company. The first method of advertisement that we use is online advertising. Online advertising is placing the job ads on popular websites and use social media such as Instagram and Facebook to place our job advertisement. Placing the jobs ads on another portal job such as JobStreet and LinkedIn is the best way to get faster employees. The reason why we choose this method of advertisement is because nowadays many internet users that use app every day and every hours. It is very good action that we choose this method because many people will get the job advertisement since they always scrolling the media social and they always go to the job portal to searching and apply for a job. We choose JobStreet and LinkedIn because it is a well-known job portal that people always use to search for a job. The second method that we use for our job advertisement is print advertising. We would like to put our job advertisement in a brochure and in a newspaper. This too is considered as a periodical advertising. For our job advertisement in the brochure, we can put the brochure in the customer service desk and counter. We also can distribute the brochure to many people by using the car brochure technique so that many people can get know about the job. Next, we will put our job advertisement in a newspaper because it is the most common reading materials that many people buy and read every day. In the newspaper, there are some vacant sections that employer and company put their job advertisement for hiring a new employees. We think this is the best way to present our job advertisement to people. That's all from my part. Next, we will move to the next presenter.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Fatehah Kahazudin. My metric number is 27227 and I'm going to explain about two selection tools selected for the selected jobs. We have chosen the internal selection as it will benefit the organization more. First selection tools that we have picked is the seniority and experiences. The seniority and experiences will allow you to know about the employee work past experiences and work experiences with the company. Someone who is senior in the company will usually know how they work and well they work at the company. For as someone who is a senior at a certain company, they will be more knowledgeable about the company as they have experienced more within the company. This will also benefit the company as when the company will know who is to choose and which is a reliable employee to be chosen. So the second selection tools that have been chosen by us is the performance appraisal. The performance appraisal allow the company to know about the strength and the weakness of the employees. Therefore, we can choose people based on their strength and weakness. We already know about their strength. We can acknowledge department and which position is suitable for them. Therefore, by knowing their strength and weakness, allow the company to know if the person will suit the needs of the position that have been offered to the employee. There's many benefits that we had by choosing from this method, which is you can just choose who is capable and who is suitable for the job offer. Besides that, the company will not have any questionable things such as are they okay with working in this and that, because the company has already known about their past job experience. Therefore, there would be least and minimal problems that will occur while performing their job.
So, the conclusion is main purpose of this company is to meet the increasing demand from the commercial and industry sectors for the service of security company. The objective of a job analysis is to determine the physical, emotional and human personality requirements for the work. This is used to find the best candidate for the security guard profession. The internal selection are more beneficial to the company compared to the external selection. This company better know who they are recruiting instead of choosing new people for the job position that they have offered. Dynamic Guard Force Sendirian Berhad have their service also, that is static security personnel, Nepali security, security escort service, armed guard and guard dogs. With branch all over the state in the country, Dynamic Guard Force is a truly all-Malaysian security service provider with vast experience and expertise in the field of security. So, that's all from me and my group member. I am sorry if there was any wrong during this presentation. Thank you. Bye.